I need to change my clothes eventually.
I'll say you can still wear your birthday glove.
No.
That's your birthday glove.
Long.
Your birthday glove.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No. I mean, I gotta find another tank top. I don't like this tank top.
Any more?
Do I need more tank tops? I don't know.
Well, I mean, you don't like it anymore.
Yes, I don't like
I
it.
remember you used to like it, right?
No, I never liked it. It was just always available and comfortable
there we
and
go.
covered my body parts.
There we
That
go.
was all that I needed out of a tank top.
Such a
Practical.
Yeah, I was gonna say such a practical tank top.
Cover my body.
You're very practical in your everyday.
Yeah.
I love it though.
In my existence.
It's
Yes.
very comfortable.
Good morning, everyone. Hi, Dalma. Good morning, Shelly. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Krista. Says listening in on my 4-mile walk. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Hi, TC. Good morning, good doctor. Gigi's here. Says good morning, Mr. and Mrs. How are you today? Good morning, Felicia. Hi, Sylvia. I'm still in a little bit of a mood. My computer is still broken, and I think, I think that the fan issue has created a microphone issue. So it's not only about the fan, now it's the fact that my microphone is malfunctioning. And that just annoys me to all get out.
Oh,
so
yes,
there you go. Good morning, Jasara. Hi, Joyce. I'm glad that you're here.
No, we got this, though.
Yeah, so we're taking it to a Best Buy
time.
today to see what they can do. I mean, worst case scenario, they'll just have to send me a new computer. Good news is, it is completely under the manufacturer's warranty because I just bought it in December. So
Basically.
Tanya said, "You sound great, thank you." That's because I'm on my phone, so I'm not using the computer. So
that's because it's designed for audio.
Yeah, so I'm still not able to use
So
my computer
cute.
the way that I want, and it is glitchy and slow, and it just. It's
just
really
something-
messing with my mindset and my productivity. So
It's something that shouldn't happen, but
yeah.
it's a computer.
It's technology. Yeah, technology malfunctions sometimes.
Exactly.
That's just the way that it is.
We adjust around it. and
Good
move
morning,
forward.
Linda. Hi, Gigi. Gail says, "Did you resolve your computer issues?" Did not. I'm having toilet troubles. Do you mean you're having like toilet troubles? Is your stomach, or is it like your toilet doesn't work?
I don't know. Well, either
different
way,
things.
something's lodged up.
Yes.
Ooh.
Melanie said, "Popping into update hubby is amazing. Thanks, Autumn and Richard and Work America." That's great. I'm so happy that he's doing good, Melanie. Good morning, Rashana. Jessica's here. Says, "Morning, y'all. Smash that like button." You're right. So
Jessica.
yes. So that's where we are. I've been productive already this morning. I cleaned up downstairs.
You
know,
have been.
I just, for some reason, I get used to living in an existence where, like, you just have to walk over and around stuff in order to, like, get to the things that you access the most, you know? Like, I shouldn't have to step over things on the ground to get to my computer, you know? So it's like, I should move those things on the ground, you know? So I just get so used to walking this random ant path around it that I'm just like, you know, I'll leave it sitting there. But sometimes then I just get sick of it. I'm like, why am I constantly stepping over and around stuff? I need to clear the floor. So that's what I've been doing.
Also, but you underestimate how much work you actually do. Like, it's not like you're just sitting there doing nothing. The reason they're sitting on the floor is because you had other stuff you were doing, and this stuff you were doing, and then that stuff you were doing. So now's the time you actually get to focus on that. So
I know,
you're
right?
knocking it out when you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying is you're not doing nothing and while it's on the floor.
I always feel like I'm doing nothing. That's the problem. I always feel like I'm doing nothing.
You're always doing everything.
Exactly. Oh, Gail says my toilet is not working properly.
There we go.
That sucks.
That makes way more
Good
sense.
morning,
now.
Dana. Hi, Lori. Sarah's here. Says hello, people from Wilmington, week 2. That's exciting. Now, how long are you there and why? I remember seeing something about that. Is that a vacation?
I know.
Tanya says, good morning, the usual whack fam and all the newbies. Absolutely. Hey, hello, any newbies. Mom's here, says, good morning, children and whack fam, running late to work. Hope all is well. Yeah, so my mom.
Literally running late?
I know, right?
Running?
Walking late to work.
You gonna spill the tea? You spilling tea.
I am spilling tea. So my mom called me at 8 o'clock this morning, like, hey, Autumn, guess where I am right now? And I was like, where? I don't know. And she was like, I'm out walking. And I was just like, that is awesome. Good for you. Now, at that point, I was still, you know, organizing stuff, so I didn't have any desire to go walking. But I was like, way to get out there, Mom. Way to go walking. And then she called me like 10 minutes ago, so, well, maybe like 20 minutes at this point, like at 9:15.
Yeah, she did.
And I was like, hello? And she was like, I'm just now getting back to my car. And I was like, how? You just went for a walk around the neighborhood. And she done got lost in the neighborhood trying to figure out the best way to get back to her car. Like, she didn't walk in one direction and walk back. She was kind of doing a thing where she was making a circle, and then like 3/4 of the way, she was like, I gotta figure out how to get back to my car. Like, she didn't want to backtrack, but she knew, like, she didn't know exactly from where she was how to get back to her car. Okay. So yeah, she had to. She is running late, so that's pretty funny. Joe Ray's here. Good morning.
She was like,
Tanya said,
make a left on this street.
I know the feeling, so busy, but you feel like nothing gets finished. It does, but always more. Yeah, it does, but there's always more to do. Need to do some spring cleaning in the bedroom real bad. Yeah, like I got clothes all over the floor.
She needs to do spring cleaning.
It's a lot. Good morning, S-Mon. Jennifer Sears says, good morning, everyone from sunny Florida. Hi, Kelly.
Good morning, Jennifer.
Treva said, I'm fairly sure she did not want that story told. You tell me a story. You can get it told. Like, don't tell me nothing. Y'all don't want the WAC fam to know, because I'm telling everybody. Gail says, hi, Mama Chris. Hope you had a great walk. I did an hour early before the 90-degree weather hits us. I know, right?
Exactly.
But yeah, like, we're not going walking.
Moms got lost on the wall
today. Yeah, I mean, around the neighborhood. Like, I'm just, how? Like, it was great.
She found out new places. Like,
yes.
This street is
She was like, this street connects to this street. I never knew that. The whole time I lived over here.
She's
so
making an internal map quest.
Yes. Let's see. Sarah says in Wilmington for 2 weeks for vacay. Okay, that's
nice.
What's up. So Shelly said I've gotten lost on a walk too recently.
It happened.
I don't think we've gotten lost on.
Well, I've gotten lost, but you.
Well, yeah, he's gotten lost because he's actually, he didn't live in this part of town, so I didn't get lost on a walk. We have sat out on walks before where we were just like, which way should we go now? Let's go this way, and then you go that way, and you're like, oh, dang, but now we got to go back this way to get back home.
Well,
but I knew where we were. It's just like. It ends up taking so much longer than you thought. Oh my
gosh. If you go in one direction, know that you have to eventually walk back.
Yeah, no, right?
That time is the same in both directions.
Exactly.
I'll save 10 minutes if I walk straight back. Like, no, you won't. That's the same distance. I don't know what.
Joe Ray says people have to specifically tell me not to say anything, otherwise it's fair game. I know, right? It's like, hey, if you didn't want me to say, don't tell anyone. But I got lost on my walk. Gail says, do you still have any Costco cake hanging around? Yes. Okay, speaking of that.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of that, the name of today's video is Deviating from the Plan, because yesterday I deviated from the plan. What? My plan was to fast and be done with all of my, treat food, but I didn't do that. I had some more Costco cake yesterday. Like, you remember how we talked about how at the end of my birthday and even yesterday, I was just like, wow, I barely ate anything. I'm super proud of myself. Well, like yesterday afternoon, that turned into like, wow, I barely ate anything. I'm mad. Like, I was just like, there's still so much Costco cake and so much ice cream and so much cookie cake. Like, that sucks. So I was like, you know what? I only ate one icing balloon. There were 2 other icing balloons, and I was just like, that's not what I signed up for, Like, yeah, like I wanted the icing balloons, So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna eat the cake. Like that is what I wanted, So here's where my methodology. If you guys know that I like on Smash the Crate, my eating methodology is save the best for last, right? Yes. But sometimes when you save the best for last, you're too full to enjoy what you saved, So on on the Zoom live on my birthday, when I had the ice cream, the cake, it was good, but I really didn't enjoy it because I had so much other stuff up to then. Plus, with everyone talking and all the Century stuff, I was like, I really just couldn't enjoy it the way that I wanted to. So I was just like, you know what? I really am not going to be satisfied if I don't just like slow down and enjoy some cake. So that's what I did. I was like, Richard, I'm eating it. He was like, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. So I appreciate him just knowing when to get out of the way and when to be like, are you sure?
Oh, yeah. But so I was like, you do you.
So honestly, I have no regrets. Like, I don't regret eating the cake. Like, that is what I wanted. Like, because I could look and be like, oh, I don't want any more brownies. Okay, I don't want any more cookie cake. I don't want any more of that. Like, I want cake, you know? So it's just like, and I also, it was really all the stuff that had remained open. Like, you know, like the cookie cake was open, the Costco cake was open. Like, I didn't open any of the candy. See, M&M's here. I don't care. Joyce, I didn't eat any of the M&M's. But like, M&M's aren't open. We didn't even open the chocolate cake, and that I'm just gonna have to be okay with. You know,
I'll help. With
there's
that.
so much stuff that I didn't open. There's so much stuff that I didn't open that I was just like, okay, no, I guess that's done, you know?
That's
but
true.
The cake is something that I wanted, so I had the cake.
Thus
and
what we did.
Richard made some delicious chili that he made like last week, but it had all sorts of beans in it and stuff like that, and I was like, I can't eat the beans, you know, in the chili. That's not keto. But yesterday I was like, hey, let's have a chili dinner. Like, I had a chili, it was delicious chili with sour cream and cheese on it. It was extremely spicy. You know, I was like, do you even like food this spicy? Like, why? This is good for me. Why did you make it like that?
Accidental.
But it was so good. Trina said, just don't forget that you want to stay under 15% non-keto days. Yeah, you could always make adjustments throughout the rest of the year. Oh yeah, like it was one more day. Like, I'm feeling good, and I'm still on track to do probably toward Christmas, right at the 10%, because I want to do, it's 10%, so that means it's 35 days off keto, 365, 36 days technically. So right now I'm only at like 17 or 18, 20 at the max. I really don't remember. So like even with that, with that third day, I'm only at 20 of my 36 off keto days. Nice. So like I said, Richard's birthday, 2 days of Thanksgiving, and then Christmas is when it gets, probably the week between Christmas and New Year's, is the long, that's when I need to save my days, So I'm still on track.
Cash them days
I'm still, it's like the FSA, like if you don't use it, you lose it, okay? So yes, it is. That's probably when I'm going to use the majority of my days, but I feel good. But I've also, I also realized this whole situation it taught me something, which I'm just always so grateful to learn something every single time. Pick like the 3 things that you want and then start with those, Like I wanted Costco cake. I wanted cookie cake. I wanted pizza, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. That's exactly what I did. I started with the pizza. No, but I'm saying I started with the pizza. That was the very first thing I had. It was delicious. Right after the pizza, I had the cookie cake. It was delicious. I didn't even touch the cake until the second half of the second day, like I should have, like after the cookie cake, I had random other snacks, I had ice cream, which was good, which I still wanted, but I just had a whole bunch of other stuff. Yes. I should have put the thing that I want, like I should have put the cookie or the cake right up there.
Write this down for next year.
Exactly. So
you know how to start now.
So that way I can just feel satisfied, because it's the feeling, you guys. It's not, it's the food. Mentality. It's the food, don't get me wrong. But it's that. Are we back? I'm so sorry. That took so long, you guys. I feel like we're back, right? Okay, we're back.
Pause.
We're buffering. This is us buffering. Sorry.
That's the plight of switching over
from long.
Your phone to your laptop.
Yeah, sorry, you guys. Like that took a lot.
We thought it would kick back in a second.
Yes.
And oops. Turned into 20 seconds.
Our bad. Yeah. Like usually it says we're buffering and then it says you're back, but then like for 40 seconds it was just spinning a circle where we're like, oh no, something's going wrong there. So
I mean, I like my profile.
Yes. Oh my god. Yeah, it froze on the profile. Richard's like, I mean, I look good, but like it should switch by now. Like, oh my gosh. But okay, basically all I'm gonna say on the cake is that it's about the mental satisfaction. And that's with keto food, non-keto food. It's not only about eating, it's not about the amount that you eat, it's the mental feeling. And I just knew that I was mentally dissatisfied with the amount of cake that I had.
Yes,
I knew that I would have felt like, man, I can't believe I was angry. I can't believe I only had one piece of that cake, you know, like, and I knew that would like haunt me if I didn't just have the cake, you know? So yes, Treva, we're back. So if you don't see us, leave and come back again. So, okay, good. I'm so glad that you're back. But so the good thing is no regrets. Like, yeah, it is what it is. Kim's here. Kim, I didn't say hi to you. How you doing, girls? Kim said to Kelly, you would think that I would stay motivated living so close to autumn, but I struggle. I got to figure this out. Yeah, but Kim is also in a very different situation than me. Kim lives, you know, she's married. She has a son. She, you know, and she is the main, I don't know if she's the main cook, but regardless, her husband and son have no desire to like watch what they eat or like care for their health at all. Which, first of all, I'm just like, you know, your husband, y'all ain't getting any younger. That's all I'm saying, you know. But it's different when you have a family that's just like actively against that. You know, one of those like food, you know, like, oh, food is meant to be enjoyed. Where's the sugar? Let's live life. You know, where when you're trying to do better and they just are not on board, it can be difficult. Well, yeah. Lisa said, so what happened? You had cake yesterday? Yes, I had planned on fasting, but then halfway through the day, I was mad that I really didn't have as much cake as I wanted. So I was just like, I'm just going to go ahead and eat the amount of cake that I want. And
like, I'm eating another piece of cake, Richard.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Yeah. I was like, I think I should eat the cake. Like, I sat down on the couch and I was like, I think I should eat the cake. He was like, really? And then like we were just watching TV 2 minutes later, I was like, yep, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna eat the cake. He's just, okay, well, I'm not touching that. I was just like smart man. You know? So I ended up having the cake, and the second I bit into it, I was like, yep, that's it, you know?
No,
because not only was it the cake, it was the first thing I had eaten that day. And so I wasn't full. I wasn't already, because, you know, when I had the cake at like 8:30 on my birthday, like I was already full of other snacks and stuff. So I just really didn't even enjoy it. So
you're snacking up crazy.
I know, right? So this was the first bite. I was just like, oh my gosh, this is
that was your
delicious.
Bite.
So yes, and so yeah, I actually got to savor and enjoy it, you know, which was delicious. So yes, I had some cake yesterday, and someone asked, does the round cake taste like the square cake? Yes, it does. It is the same. It is the same cake, and it is delicious. Kim said, I just got back. You sound like you were talking about my crew. Yes, I was. I was talking about how it can be difficult for someone in your situation to, to like try to be healthy in a household where the other members of your household are not really concerned about their health. So I get it. You know, I'm always that one that says like, I get it, but you're either going to do it or you're not. You know, like that. I mean, and I hate to be so cut and dry,
steps.
But that,
you have to slowly turn it. You can't stop on a dime and say, we're going vegan today. It's like,
I mean, I don't believe that. I could be like, we're going keto today. Like, it's a choice. I get it's different. I mean, you don't have to force your husband and son to go keto, but you can say, I'm going keto today.
Oh yeah.
And do that, you know? It's different when you have to cook for them. It's different when they expect different, other different food. I get that. But, you know, either you're going to do it or you're not. That's just what it comes down to. So
you're so hard line.
I know. That's just what it is. Lisa says, I get that. Better to make a conscious decision than to binge irrationally. Yeah, like, because at the end of the night, I would have just been grabbing the cake with my hands and just been like, it's not fair. I should have been able to have more. You know, so no regrets. I feel totally fine. So, Chocolate City says, I enjoyed peach cobbler, butternut squash bread, and ice cream cake yesterday for my daughter's birthday. I made the conscious decision to do so. Now a 2-day fast. Yeah, I'm also doing a 2-day fast. So like my plan was to fast yesterday and today. So since I ate yesterday, I'm just shifting it to today and tomorrow. So Wednesday and Thursday.
Sounds good to me.
It's still important to me to fast. I really do feel like that is the best way for me to get back to feeling like myself. And so I'm still committed to doing that. Nice. And that's not a problem for me. So Kim says she's hardcore. I love you though. I mean, tell me that there's another way, you know, like tell me that there is another way to do it than just deciding that you're going to do it. You know,
Well, I mean,
if there was another way, that's what I would recommend.
It's different, like just ripping the Band-Aid off and like slowly massaging around the Band-Aid as you slowly peel it off.
Hey, Kelly said that's when you cook meals called take it or leave it. You're right, you know. But it's also difficult when they are fully capable of cooking their own food that is unhealthy and non-keto, because then you got to walk into the kitchen with like a pan of macaroni and cheese just sitting there that they made themselves. You didn't have to make it, but it's just there confronting you whenever you go. Yeah, so you know, it is a tough situation. Lori says, when I cook keto, and if they don't eat it, they have to cook their meal on their own. Yeah, it'd be different if they could cook their meal, box their meal, put it somewhere. But you know, it's just when it's all in the house.
It'll still be in the kitchen. It'll still be through the air. If they start frying something, you'll still be like.
Felicia says, I'm planning to get some solo bread for my kids' sandwiches and make protein waffles to switch out their egg yolks. Wish me luck. That sounds good. I mean, that's solo bread. They definitely won't be able to tell the difference.
That's the key. You just slowly intermingle stuff. Like you just sneak out random things and be like, here's your new sandwich. And you're like, hey mom, why does this bread taste different? This is the new bread. Be quiet.
Yeah.
Like, oh, never mind then. That's my bad.
Be quiet. Freshie Ella says, what I wanted to say on your birthday but couldn't because of my phone issues was thank you for your consistency. It's super helpful. I appreciate that. That means so much to me. Chili said, I tried the lemon Quest bar yesterday, the one you sent me with my shirt. I love lemon, not a giant fan of that one. Needs more lemon flavor. Did you try it?
That's what me and mom think.
That is precisely why I liked it. No. I was like, oh, this is just basically a vanilla bar with a hint of lemon added to it. So that's why I like it.
Anti-citrus
I don't like really citrusy things. So it was great. Bias. Yeah, so both Mom and Richard had it, and they were just like, it could be lemonier, and I was like, it is the perfect amount of lemon for me.
It needs to be lemony extreme.
Yeah, but if they're calling it a lemon cake bar, then yeah, it should taste more like lemon, I guess. Mm-hmm. But for that very reason, it was totally fine with me. So.
Well, I guess lemon cake. I guess is the cake part.
Michael said, "I'm late. What did I miss? Oh, nothing. We're just talking. I had cake yesterday. It was delicious. I was supposed to fast, but I didn't. It'd be like that sometimes.
You just got back on your walk.
I'm fasting now and tomorrow, and then Friday is Taco Tray. Oh no, this is Girl Michael. So Michael and the kids that you just kept yelling.
I love Michael and the kids.
Oh my god,
your kids are so beautiful.
Oh my god,
and that was a good song. I liked it.
Tanya said solo. That is literally. Tanya said solo, that is literally bread. You are right, Autumn. Can barely tell the difference. Yeah, if I'm eating things where I can barely tell the difference, like I just don't need that in my life. Nice. You know what I'm saying? So Melissa's here, says, good morning, Whack fam. I'm late this morning. Better late than never. That's all I'm saying. I'm so glad that you're here. So I am going to try after Richard's birthday. So for the next 2 weeks, I'm just doing my regular thing, except no yellow Sundays, you know? Like all of my Sundays are going to be green, you know? My Sundays are going to be meal prep, you know? Just because I just had like a really big treat 3 days. I don't need to like treat myself with some random Quest bars and stuff. Not, you know, like not for the rest of the month. I got to weigh in to get to.
Costco,
yeah, exactly, you know? Right. But then after Richard's birthday, which is August the 2nd, we are going to Red Lobster. That will be another red day. Don't care, you know. I'm having me a Cheddar Bay biscuit. So I after that, I want to try to move to a more carnivore during the week.
Seriously?
Keto on the weekend. Nice. But carnivore and fasting, and maybe I'm not going to call it carnivore. I'm just going to call it 10 total carbs. So if I get 7 of them carbs from vegetables, so be it. That, you know, that is just, but, you know, I really want to limit my total carbs, and that's really going to, you know, make me clean up my diet.
Change a lot of stuff.
Yeah, which is what I want, you know.
That's amazing.
So that's what I'm just playing around. I'm juggling it around in my head. So yes, that's what I'm going for.
In your head.
Yes, today is a busy day. After the live, I'm talking to Teal today at 11. I don't see her on here. It's okay, girl. I'll be talking to you later. And then Trina said it'll be ketovore. Yeah, that's what's up. Exactly. Yeah.
Look at Trina with the marketing.
Yeah, Linda says, oh yeah, 10 carbs. Yeah, that's what, I can do that, especially if it's just the 3 days a week. And then on the fourth day, and then on the fourth day, maybe have some ice cream or something like that. So, and then today, my little brother's coming over. We're doing a lot of work on his trucking business. Yes. And then after that, we are, we have to go to the Best Buy to take my computer back. So much stuff. So we're doing a lot today. And
chew into this birthday vid.
Yep, he's still working on the video, the vlog that'll be out. Smash the Crate will be out hopefully sometime soon this week. Just because it's on my computer, but I just want to make sure that my computer works before start doing some hardcore editing.
You gotta go back to figuring this
on it. Kelly said, "Darn work calls. I'll catch the replay." Glad that you were here. Dr. Watt says, "Yes, carnivore. It definitely works. Try different proteins to keep it interesting."
She doesn't like that.
Yeah, I was like, no. I think I'm just speaking with like ground beef. But see, what I can do is flavor the ground beef different ways. Like I can make some taco meat one day. I can just have regular ground beef and salt another day. I can have garlic powder, onion powder, fennel the day after that. I can just change the ground beef. But I really just like ground beef. And then also bacon, sausage, and eggs. That'll always work too. So. And
you like ground beef more than steak because it's always just well done.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and well done. But
also, and I can tell exactly, how much fat, how much protein.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And it's a lot easier to make for me than steak is, at least. So that is my plan. Like in looking how the carbs. Now, do y'all count spices in your total carbs? Because I think I counted a serving of my taco seasoning is like 4 carbs. Mom said August challenge, get lost in your neighborhood walking challenge. Just start walking and don't know when you're coming back,
I think we know who wins that one.
So I'm trying to figure out, maybe, I don't know if I'll count spices or not, just
as far
toward that.
Everything you put in.
Okay, you guys don't count spices? Good. Okay. All right, good. So then,
that would be really meticulous.
Exactly, that would let me, so as long as I can have my taco seasoning, I'm good with that. Yeah, and so Joey says I don't count spices, that's too much work. I agree.
Michael says make taco seasoning.
I make my own taco seasoning as well, but I also can't really. I don't be knowing how much I trust the spice counts that I be seeing on Google and stuff like that. Like I try to get it off the McCormick website. You just never know,
Yeah.
But yes,
wonderful McCormick.
Yes. So okay, good. So that's what I'll do. I can just spice my ground beef a bunch of different ways.
That's perfect.
Yeah. So I really do want to have lettuce. Lettuce is my favorite thing, but I'll just see how it fits in. Like I can even sacrifice the chocolate desserts.
For lettuce?
Yeah, for lettuce. I know, right?
I would never have thought a sentence like that come out of your mouth.
I know, right? I can have a little. I'll figure out how to have a little piece of something. Also, maybe, gum will help too. And I'm going to have diet soda because, once again, it's about the carbs. It's about the carbs. And so diet soda is 0,
Net carbs.
But yeah, I really want to kind of cut back.
It's net carbs, right?
Yes. Okay. Well, but I'm doing total carbs.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. So I am. That's just what I'm thinking in August. Joey says, I love carnivore, but I think I'm going to try to add veg. Yes. But don't like how they make my stomach feel. I know, right? If I couldn't do vegetables, I'd be sad, So, but I'm going to try. I'm just going to see if I can just have some variation of taco bowl or taco tray. Plus, I can still have pork rinds, so I can basically have taco tray just minus the quest chips, minus the avocado, but I'll also get to add in some other things too. So I'll have to figure out, maybe I can have more meat. That's probably what it's going to be, just more meat, but more protein sources. So that's it. Yeah, Joe Ray said, I think you'll see results just by cutting out all the bars and snacks. Me too. So,
Look
you
at
know,
Joe Ray
that's
with
what I'm
with
working
the
on.
knowledge facts.
Judy said, just check the ingredients on the seasoning. Some of them have sugar. Oh no, I only make my own seasoning. So I'll garlic powder,
specifically-
onion powder, or we do.
Yeah, we do look specifically for no sugar seasonings. We have a lot of those that just. There are some that just don't have sugar.
Gail said, have you been doing your weight since your birthday? Yes, I've been tracking my weight. I will not share it. Yeah, I will not be sharing it with you until probably after my fast is, over. Maybe next week. But I'll loop back around to let you know what it was. But like right now, I'm just capturing it for science. Yeah,
for your mentality.
For my own health there. Right now. Exactly.
But she'll go back and chronologically go through and show you the arc.
Yes, exactly. Chronologically? Treva said vegetables are really hard on my system. My gut has healed tremendously since I've been on keto, but it still doesn't like the vegetables. That's just sad. I am so grateful for just ever since I had my surgery, I could pretty much eat anything. Like I had that Caesar salad last week, and I remember specifically at one point my doctor was like, "Do not eat romaine. You'll feel horrible." And when I ate romaine, I felt horrible because the spines are so thick, they don't break down.
You're right.
I loved all them salads last week and didn't think anything of it. So I'm just so grateful that I can eat that type of food. But then also it's difficult because I can eat any type of food and not really feel bad. So it's just like my choices are more open. So
I'm a very adventurous eater. Let's have fun.
He's an adventurous eater, but he only needs a bite of the adventure that he goes on.
Because you go to a tasting party. You want to let me get like a spoon?
On a amuse-bouche?
Yes.
I'm done with you. Lori says, about the only vegetables I can handle without problems are jalapenos and mushrooms. Oh man, see, that's horrible. I can have, really I only eat broccoli. I don't eat mushrooms, but I can do broccoli, cauliflower, any lettuce, onions, peppers. Oh my gosh, cabbage. Felicia says I can't do cauliflower or cabbage or any veg that causes excess gas. So much hurt. Cabbage might, give my stomach a little like, but not enough.
Greens.
Not enough for me to not eat it. So
collards.
Triv said, Richard, you are a normal human eater. We are just haters. Exactly. Like, Richard, you just eat like a normal person. So
I'm definitely not that. I think I'm on the other side.
Yeah, he's on the other side. That's crazy.
But I do like to eat though. When I was a teenager, I was a garbage disposal. I mean, my parents would definitely make fun of. My dad still makes jokes about that because apparently he doesn't pay attention to me in my life. He's like, "Oh no, Richard's coming. He's gonna eat everything." I'm like, Dad, I stopped doing that long time ago. Oh, everybody, watch your plate. Here comes Rick.
I'm not gonna eat any of that.
Calm down.
Oh, my husband. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and get off of here because I wanna, keep on cleaning while I'm on my cleaning kick.
Exactly.
And like I said, got a meeting at 11. Got meetings at 12.
You will find out her weight soon.
Yeah,
soon. That's a to be continued thing.
Hashtag soon.
To be continued.
Those are called ellipses.
Oh, look at you with ellipses.
Which I did. I mean,
like a Roman.
I was probably. It was probably 3 to 4 years ago when I found out what those 3 dots were called. And it was at work. And I remember because I was on a screen share with the guy and he was like, click on the ellipses. And I was just like, what's that? He goes, that button right there. I was like, oh, you mean the ... button?
Yeah, that's what
he was like, those are called ellipses.
No,
I was just like,
no, you're wrong.
I was like, oh my God. I was like, are they? Like, everyone called it the ... button.
Go up to Mount Ulysses and slay.
But yeah, I was just like, wow. I feel like I should have known that a long time ago.
I think the ... button sounds good.
Yeah, so.
But I appreciate him for dropping knowledge.
Yeah, so my weight will be coming soon. Tomorrow. Yes. I don't have much faith that it'll be from a laptop. I have faith that Michael said that's a mouthful, the ... button. I mean,
it rolls off the tongue. Once you start,
hopefully I have an update about what the good word is on my computer. Okay, so I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks so much for sticking around with me, you guys.
Yay.
Today.
Bye.